right now, until I talk to the officer to find out what he's done.
Radio him and then talk to him.
That's what I'm trying to do, but you won't let me do that.
Go ahead.
Step to the front of my
He
car.
already talked to me. I don't have to be detained. You have no right.
I do have right to detain you.
You don't.
One, because...
What you gotta do and move on.
I need his name and identification number.
You don't have to.
We do have to.
Don't get anything.
The judge is watching, sir.
I'm not asking you for
Failing to
anything.
identify.
Don't give me
It's part of your
anything.
procedure to identify yourself when you come in contact with the
Pay for them too.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, I don't pay for
If
this.
it belonged to you, you would be allowed to drive it. You can't. It doesn't belong to
But
you.
who funds the cars?
Not about who funds
Who
it, about
funds
who
the cars?
owns.
But who funds it?
Different than who owns.
funds it?
Different.
But
than
Imagine standing on a public sidewalk, minding your own business, when suddenly the law starts closing in, armed with authority, but lacking the knowledge to back it up. No crime committed, no rules broken, yet the pressure mounts. What are you doing here? Show me your ID. The questions come fast, the threats even faster. But this isn't just a confrontation, it's a test of rights and power. How far will these officers go to assert their authority? And will this citizen be able to stand firm in the face of intimidation? Brace yourself, because this is about to get intense.
This officers came up to me and let me know that I'm trespassing, but there's no trespassing signs or private property signs saying so. Also threatened to put me in handcuffs for no good reason.
Step to my car. Sir, step to my car.
Sir, you don't need to touch me. I haven't done anything wrong.
Right now, I'm telling you to touch my car. And you're not stepping to my car.
I am stepping to your car.
No, you were not.
Is this the direction of your car, sir?
Stay right there. Put your hands on top of my car. Put your hands on top
Sir,
of my car.
why are you...
Whoa.
You don't need to touch me. Oh no, you don't know why you came at me like this? I haven't done anything illegal and you have no reason to think I have.
Bud, I don't know what your deal is. I'm trying to be nice to you.
So am I.
And right now,
I am simply walking to town to get me some, or go to the gas station.
Right now, I don't know what your deal is, dude.
I am just executing my rights, sir.
And I'm fine. Do me a favor. Put your hands on top of the car here.
For what, sir?
Because right now, that's what I want to do.
Why am I being asked? Why? No. Why am I being asked?
Stop. I'm trying to explain it to you.
Go ahead.
Okay? One, I want you up there where I can see you for my safety.
All right, right here where you can see me, sir.
Right now, because I'm going to use my radio to let you
You are
know.
streaming live on Facebook, just to let you know.
Sir, I'm on camera all the time.
I know.
Just do me a favor. Step to my car so I can see you. That's all I'm asking for.
You can see me right here.
Sir.
Sir, I am executing my rights. That's why you're getting irate.
I'm not getting irate.
Yes, you are. You're getting more frustrated than I am, sir.
Because right now, I don't know what you're doing.
I just told you what I was doing.
Right, but you're not understanding what I'm telling you to do right now.
I don't have to do though. That's the thing. I don't have to. I have not done anything.
I am trying to get you out of here.
Then I'll just walk away.
No, right now, until I talk to the officer to find out what he's done.
Radio him and then talk to him.
That's what I'm trying to do, but you won't let me do that.
Go ahead.
Step to the front of my
He
car.
already talked to me. I don't have to be detained. You have no right.
I do have right to detain you.
You don't.
One, because he put out the...
I just got a comment literally that says you have no right to do this.
Right, because they know everything.
They're just smarter these days, sir.
Right now, as soon as that officer gets right here, and he tells me that you ran from him...
Oh, okay.
You're
just making sure I didn't run.
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
I understand that. I can understand that.
As soon as he tells me he's talked to you and he's talked to you, you're gone.
Okay.
But he put on the radio that you ran from him. Whoa.
Sir, you said I ran from you?
You went down in the brush and you got down.
It took a pee, sir.
That doesn't matter. Did you talk to him?
I did talk to him and told him he was trespassing.
Right.
Okay, so you're back on the tracks when you're coming from here.
Okay.
So he's already told you were trespassing.
But when I walked, no. I don't understand where this hostility comes. You literally just said, okay, like we walked, like we parted ways.
You're just throwing hostility words, okay?
Okay.
You're just throwing hostility words out there. There is no hostility. He told you to get off the tracks, right?
Okay.
You did not get off the track.
I did though. I immediately turned around and came back to this road.
That is not getting off the tracks, sir. You were on the tracks when I saw you.
There is no,
but
that's the thing though. There is no sign.
It doesn't matter.
Saying private property or do not walk or no, like nothing. So how was I to know that that was illegal?
To you now, okay? Let me put this all out so there's no misinterpretation.
Okay.
Those tracks are owned by the railroad.
Right.
Union Pacific Railroad.
But it does not say no trespassing.
Stop. I'm trying to explain it and you're interrupted.
Okay.
That is their land. You have no right to be on it. So do me a favor.
Stand down. Stand down. You don't get my ID. I haven't committed a crime. 38 Texas. Hey, let me tell you something. What crime did we commit?
You're not furnishing me your ID.
I have my 3802 states I only need to show my ID if I'm being lawfully arrested.
Are you going to give me your ID?
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
I need ID.
I need to know what crime you're suspecting me of committing,
got a
because if you
car.
arrest me, let me talk, and then you talk.
Let me
talk, and then you talk.
whoa,
Let me,
whoa.
whoa, let me talk, and then you talk. Whenever you arrest me for not having committed a crime, I'm going to attach my hip to your hip for decades to come. Now, let me tell you something. You know Texas 3802?
Okay, wait.
Do you know Texas 3802? Yes or no? Texas 3802. I'm going to educate you, sir. Hold it. I'm going to educate you, sir.
Wait.
I don't know. Wait.
Okay.
Texas 3802. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Okay, what's your name?
Don't touch me. My name is Good Citizen.
What's your name?
Don't call.
What's your name? You need your ID or you're going to get arrested.
For what?
For not failing to ID.
That's a secondary charge. You can't arrest me for a secondary charge.
I'm gonna
You have to
arrest you
lawfully
for it.
arrest me for actual crime.
me
Listen,
see.
you're
Give me
going
your
to
name.
make a bad mistake.
You're making
making
a
a
mistake.
bad
You're making a
mistake.
mistake.
And this is what we do for a living.
Okay, good.
Okay?
Just
This
your
is
name.
why we do this, y'all.
Just
He's
your
going to
name.
arrest me for
Just your
Texas 3802. Look it up.
Just your name.
this isn't Nazi Germany. You can't just
This
ask
is
for
Nazi
ID.
Germany. Stand down, sir.
False ID.
Just your
Talk
name.
some sense into
Show me
him.
your
We're going to
ID and
own
I'll
your...
show you mine.
We're going to own...
Let me see your ID and I'll show you mine.
Name and ID.
What is your name and badge number?
I'm going to ask you one more time.
Stand back away from me. Stand back away
Am
from
I
me.
going to be arrested if I don't give you my ID? Okay, so under threat of arrest, I'm going to give you my ID. But no, I'm going to see you in court.
Yep.
For forcing my ID.
If
under
I don't
threat
give
of
you an
arrest.
ID, are
This
you
is a
going to arrest
violation
me?
of my Fourth Amendment rights.
That's
Are you going to arrest me if I don't ID?
I'm afraid
You
so.
know, you
Are
want
you?
to ID?
Is
You
that
really
what you're
want to
saying?
violate my
That's
Fourth
the threat
Amendment
of
right.
arrest.
I just need your
I'll
name
give it to you,
and
but I'm going to take you to court.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to own you.
You don't care?
We're going to own
let me
everything
talk.
you own. Do you
Let me
understand
talk.
that?
You came up to us hostile.
No,
Let him de-escalate him and then come back and talk to
Okay,
us like a
de-escalate.
man.
Hey, social distance.
Okay.
Back up.
Okay.
If you
Let me
can
ask you something.
articulate what law I broke,
I got the call to come here
I need you to
because
articulate what law I
you were
broke.
disturbing the peace here.
We're disturbing the peace.
Well, that's the call we got.
No, that's what they said.
Okay.
You come do your investigation, you
Okay,
find
then-
out that I'm actually engaged in a constitutional protected activity.
Fine, but I need your ID.
You don't need my ID unless I've been lawfully arrested.
Name and
3802, Texas
My name is
3802.
James.
You
You
do
feel
not
better?
need my name, my ID, unless I've been lawfully arrested.
I haven't broken a law, sir.
I need your
What are you gonna
supervisor,
put me
sir.
under? I haven't broken a law, sir.
I need your
What are you gonna
supervisor,
put me
sir.
under? Disorderly?
He's the supervisor,
Well, I haven't been
okay?
disorderly.
So
You
is the
came up
county
to us barking
is
orders.
the county attorney here? I need to speak with the county attorney. I need your supervisor.
I need the sheriff. Call
Who
the
is your
sheriff.
supervisor?
Call the sheriff now.
Well, the
I
chairman
need the
might-
sheriff
Call
right
the
now.
sheriff now.
Okay, what's your name?
Your name is defendant.
Yeah. it's gotta
Okay,
be.
that's the name that you have now is defendant. I want the sheriff here right now. I'll sit here and wait.
Come on now.
I'll sit here and wait. Call the sheriff.
Let me have your name. Your last name.
James. Sheriff,
That's
Sheriff?
what we're trying to find out.
Sheriff,
I
will
know,
you please
but
have
I'm
them
trying
back
to
up just a
find
little
out
bit so
if
we
I
can
broke the
talk
law.
without them interfering?
What's that?
Will you have them back up just a little bit so we can talk without them
That officer
interfering?
is escalating the situation.
Yes.
I don't feel safe.
De-escalate. Thank you, sir.
Okay, what's the problem?
Okay, the problem is these officers do not know the Bill of Rights, and they do not know that they cannot arrest us for no cause. There has to be a lawful reason to arrest us before we ID. And I have to be lawfully arrested in order to show my ID. You
3802
cannot
states
ID.
that I
That's
only have to
Texas
give my ID
3802.
if I be lawfully arrested. Go read the law book.
Now, we almost own your
This is what
department.
I do for a
'cause
living.
I almost had to give him my ID under threat of arrest.
Yeah,
and
he's
that,
not even arrested
that
if I don't give
he,
my
he
ID.
jumps out of his
That's a
qualified
violation of the
immunity.
Fourth Amendment. Sorry.
He jumps out of his qualified
Violation of the Fourth
immunity at that point. And whenever this is what we do. This is why we do this, and we show this to the whole country, that our country is being slowly rolled into tyranny because people have no idea what the Bill of Rights are. He's saying that because they called and said I disturbed the peace, how did I do that? By filming? No.
You can't
Supreme
be
Court already said that I can't be disturbing the peace by being engaged in my constitutionally protected activity. I'm a little bit elevated right now because of that crap. Okay? Now,
Well, let's
okay, well, it's,
So for what reason are we being forced to give ID under threat of arrest? That is a violation of the Fourth Amendment rights. I have the right of my person's papers and effects, and it would be a pure violation that if you snatch my ID when I've broken no law. This is not Nazi Germany.
we're elevated because he's about
keep yelling at me.
tyranny.
I'm the one
Tyranny.
I know, but
Tyranny.
now you get to deal with the repercussions that your officer caused.
If you want to talk to me,
What I'm saying though is when
We
you
need
have
to try
people
to
that
calm
work
down.
like this for you, this is what you have to
talk
deal
to
with.
me without yelling at me.
We de-escalate.
That's all you got to do.
De-escalate.
I would like
De-escalate.
to be able to
De-escalate.
film and practice my First Amendment right in public without being harassed by this.
Quit pointing your finger at people.
He's the one guilty.
You're talking to me right now.
I'm talking to all of you.
Okay, listen, what's his name? We won't point fingers.
He
Let me
never
get
even
a
told
name.
me his name
Don't
and
point
ID.
fingers. We'll get a name. What's your name, sir?
See?
You don't have
That's
to.
failure
You're my
to
public
ID.
servant. You put that badge on. You don't have rights. You have you have duties. You have duties, and you have limitations.
Yes,
you
I
don't
want to
have
film and be
rights.
left alone.
Film what you want.
Okay, and then tell him to leave me alone.
All right.
Film what you want as long as you don't bother people.
Learn
Thank
the
you.
First Amendment. You're not getting my ID.
Thank you.
Film what you want and go on.
This is public property.
Go on.
If I have the
As
right
long
to
as-
go,
as long as
if I'm
you
free to
do
go,
it.
I'm free to stay.
Whenever I'm ready to leave town, I'll send you an email and identify myself.
Well, no, the chief already spoke. I want to talk to you. You're a tyrant. Get out of here. No, I will never.
There's
take
no
my camera
expectation
off.
of
You're a
privacy in
tyrant.
public. I'm gonna point this camera in public wherever I want to point it.
Move. Walk along.
If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
That's when we're here. Go on.
If y'all would leave me alone and let me get my rest of my film,
Y'all
then
have
there would be
badge
no issue.
numbers, sir?
I need his name and badge number.
Y'all
so I
have
can
badge
file a formal
numbers?
Complaint. What is his name and badge number so I can file a formal complaint?
About what?
About trying to force me to
Nobody
give an ID.
forced you to
He
do
said
He
was
did.
going
He
to
tried.
arrest me.
We need ID
He
because we had a
threatened to put me
complaint.
in a cage if I didn't give him my papers, like a
Well, if
Nazi
you
soldier.
keep yelling at me, you will be arrested.
Well, that's freedom of speech.
I'm not yelling at you.
This is freedom of speech.
But no, it's not freedom of speech to come yelling
I
at
have
me.
freedom of speech.
You're not going to be yelling at
Do you
me.
have a decibel meter to say that I'm being too loud?
It bothers me. It is. That's all you need to know.
It bothers us that our law
This
enforcement's
Nazi
practicing
guy's
tyranny.
trying to
Do what you got to do and move on.
You're not getting my ID unless I'm lawfully arrested for something.
Identification, sir. I need it now to
Do
file a
what you got to
complaint.
do and move on.
I need his name and identification number.
You don't have
I
to.
need
We
his
do.
name and
We do have
identification
to.
Don't
number.
get anything.
The
I'm
judge
not
is watching,
asking
Failing to
sir.
identify?
I'm not asking
You're
you for
failing to
anything.
identify.
Don't give
It's
me
part of your
anything.
procedure to identify yourself when you come in contact with the
It's not part of our policy to identify unless we've been lawfully arrested.
You go to jail. You step down real quick.
And it's also Texas 3802 law that you can't demand ID from me unless I'm lawfully arrested for having committed a crime, which means there's got to be a victim. Where's the victim?
Right now, there's none.
No, there's no victim. There's nobody hurt. There's no bodily harm. There's no harm.
No
Like I
laws
said,
broken.
go film. But when somebody tells you,
Oh, listen to this song change.
I am not an indentured servant. I can point this camera anywhere I want it. It's my God-given protected right that my family and your family bled their blood to protect.
I'm going to film here all day if y'all
Okay,
act like this.
all right, I'm gonna go film. Walk away, James. Go film. Am I free to stay?
I don't feel safe walking away from y'all. I would like for y'all to leave so I can leave.
Am I free to go?
Why? I don't have a gun. You all got guns out of camera.
Am I free to
What are you
go?
afraid of? If you're afraid of a guy with a
If
camera,
I'm free to go, I'm
turn
free
in
to
your badge.
stay.
You're free to go.
I'm free to stay then.
If you're afraid of a guy with a camera, turn in your badge. If you're afraid of a guy with a camera, turn in your badge. And if you're afraid of a guy with a camera, get the hell out of here. Nobody likes that, man.
Things don't get escalated.
Things aren't. What are you trying to reach?
They're already escalated.
Things have already been escalated by this tyrant.
Just go and do what you got to do.
Now you're gonna make a funny face like you weren't a tyrant. You didn't get my ID though, did you?
This encounter shows us that standing up for your rights isn't about being confrontational. It's about knowing the law and refusing to be intimidated by those who misuse their authority. These officers were caught off guard not because of the cameras, but because someone dared to assert their constitutional rights. If there's one lesson to take away from this, it's that ignorance of the law is dangerous, both for citizens and for those sworn to uphold it. So, the next time you find yourself in a similar situation, remember, stay calm, stay informed, and never let anyone bully you out of your rights. Accountability begins with knowledge. Imagine walking into a public library, a place meant for learning and free expression, only to be confronted by security and police, all because you're holding a camera. No crime committed, no rules broken, just exercising your First Amendment right. But suddenly, you're surrounded, questioned, and threatened with trespassing. It's a classic showdown, public rights versus private misunderstandings. Will knowledge of the law prevail, or will ignorance of the rules lead to an unlawful arrest? Get ready, because this encounter is about to challenge everything you thought you knew about public space and personal freedom.
And stuff like that. I already have his business card. This guy right here, I got his business card. Trust me, I have it. Like, I have it in my sexy collection. We gotta find it. He's from the 5th Precinct. Oh man, you know how hard it's gonna be to find it? Let's see. Where is it? 5th Precinct. I'll get another one. We'll just get one more when he's done. I can't look for it. I'll get another one.
Don't reach the car. Don't reach the car. Don't reach the car. Don't reach my car, please.
Reach? I can't reach in your car. Your window's closed. I'm looking inside your car. It's a city car. I wasn't even bothering him. All right, get him out of here, but I wasn't bothering him. I'm looking in. I pay for this, though. This is city taxes. Yes, I do.
Thing is being stolen over here. I don't know if you're going to steal this or not.
In front of the cops?
I don't know if you're going to steal this or not.
You know me. I already got your business card. You know who I am.
I'm perfectly fine with it.
I know. So tell him.
Don't touch
You don't
the
got to
car.
tell me what to do. Don't give me directives. I already know what to do. I know what to do.
Stop. I know you do, but just stop.
Why I gotta stop? Tell him to stop. I'm looking in to see what the city official cars are. That's the city. You work. Who do you work for? The city, right?
I'm doing my work.
I know who you are. Department of Buildings. I know who you are. Trust
You
me.
don't have to worry about it.
I know who you
You
are.
don't have to worry about it.
All right, you don't either. Go. Listen, I'm not bothering you. I'm not bothering your investigation. No. I'm gonna go back to work. I'm working right now. It's my job. So
Okay. It's your job.
can I have your business cards now since O'Connell? Yeah, because I feel like you guys are gonna violate my rights. Because you gotta teach him. You gotta teach him the First Amendment. Then teach him the First Amendment. Leave me alone. I'm not bothering you. I never said nothing.
My privacy, okay?
Did I say anything to him? Did I say anything to him? You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you. I never said on teach him. Learn. Who said anything about slave now? What are we talking about?
Not to be slave from you, okay? Okay or not? I'm not your slave.
Who's talking about slaves? Where'd you come up with
It's a
slaves?
city car, okay?
It is a city car.
What are you gonna do? You gonna steal it?
Now you're making allegations. You know, now you're making allegations. Now you're harassing me. Now you're harassing me. No. Now he's harassing me. Now he's making allegations. He's not making allegations?
You're bothering him too. It goes both ways.
What did I say to you when I came here?
You're creeping into people's car. You're peering in.
This is a city car. I'm allowed to look at it. Doesn't matter.
matter.
On a public sidewalk, I'm allowed to look
It belongs to
in.
the city. It doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the city.
And who pays for the city cars?
Everybody, all together.
Exactly.
It doesn't belong to
I
you,
pay for
though.
them too.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, I don't pay for
If
this.
it belonged to you, you would be allowed to drive it. You can't. It doesn't belong to
But
you.
who funds the cars?
Not about who funds
Who
it, about
funds the
who
cars?
owns.
But who funds it?
Different than who
Who
owns.
funds it?
Different.
But
than
he
who
works for the
owns.
city. Listen, I wasn't following your
Different.
investigation.
I
I
hear
never
you,
even
but
said a
stop.
word to you guys. He came up to me.
By creeping in on his car.
You know I stand by your priest and I look in your
I know
cars
you
too.
do.
I know.
Okay.
All right. So what's the problem? I'm allowed to do this. This is a protected activity. Yes, I am. I'm allowed to do
Perfectly
this.
fine. I get
I
you.
know it is. So why you
Stop.
bother me? Talk to him, bro. That's what I'm saying. So get out of here. Go back to work, bro. Why you bothering me though? Why you harassing me now?
Because you're antagonizing him.
I didn't ever talk to. I never said a word to him. He made allegations. No.
Anybody would, and anybody would.
All right, so since you work for the city, I'm gonna find out who your name is. Trust me, and we're gonna make a complaint with Department of Buildings. I know who Department of Buildings is. Trust me, pal. So I can look it all day. Don't tell me to stop. You don't give me directives either. Believe me, you won't give me directives. He's got to learn the First Amendment. Unbelievable. Look at them. Look at them bootlicking. Look at them all kissing each other. Come on, bro. He's got to learn the First Amendment, though. He lives here. No, you guys don't know it. I guarantee you don't know it. Do you know the 5 points of the First Amendment? Do you know the 5 points? I'm antagonizing people? Yo, your boy knows I wasn't.
My windows don't roll down. The door's just open. I'm in the car. You're welcome. I won't get out.
You don't got anything in your hands?
I have my cell phone and my wallet.
Okay, can I see your other hand?
Yeah.
All right. What's going on?
I don't know. Why'd you pull me over?
Okay. Well, the reason I pulled you over is you're following me
Okay.
from
And what's your name?
I-17. My name's Deputy Woolen with the Sheriff's Office.
Do you have a badge number or ID number?
Yeah, it's 12271.
Okay. And then his name and badge number?
They're gonna get it. I don't know it. They're another agency. They're just helping me out.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of curious why you're following me through a neighborhood, multiple streets, multiple turns.
Is that illegal?
No, it's not. It's just odd behavior.
Okay, so why did you pull me over for?
Okay, because it's an officer safety issue.
Well, officer safety issue is not illegal. What legal reason did you pull me over for?
I'm asking why you're following me around.
So if you don't have a legal reason to pull me over, am I free to go?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, have a nice day. Oh, can I get your business card and their name and badge numbers as well?
I gave you my name and their
I'm gonna step out of the vehicle now, since this is a consensual encounter.
I'm done talking to you now.
Cool. I just need your business card, please. Sir, can I get your name and badge number?
Deputy Jacob Zide, 202.
Perfect, thank you.
You can hang out here, man.
I'm free to go. I just need his license plate number so I can file my complaints for stop sign violations, speeding violations, no turn signal violations. You know what I'm talking about. Do you have a body cam?
Yeah, I do.
Is that body cam rolling?
Yes, it is.
At what point did you turn it on?
As soon as I contacted you.
Okay, do you have a dash cam?
No, I don't.
Okay.
This encounter serves as a powerful reminder that ignorance of the law is no excuse, not for the public, and certainly not for those tasked with enforcing it. The right to film in public spaces is protected under the Constitution, and no policy or preference can override that. The officers and staff in this story were quick to assert authority, but slow to understand the rights they swore to uphold. If there's one lesson to learn here, it's that knowledge is power. Know your rights, stand your ground, and always question authority when it contradicts the law. In the end, accountability isn't just about catching mistakes. It's about teaching those in power that they, too, are bound by the Constitution. Imagine standing firm on your constitutional rights, refusing to back down, and suddenly, you're surrounded, demanded to show ID without having committed a single crime. No law broken, no victim, just a camera and the knowledge of your rights. But these officers are insistent, their authority challenged. They're determined to make an example out of you. What happens when an informed citizen refuses to comply with unlawful demands? Will justice prevail, or will ignorance of the law lead to an abuse of power? This encounter is about to test the limits of freedom and authority. Get ready, because this one gets intense.
They told you I couldn't?
You can't be in this room.
Why not?
Because you have to occupy it,
Occupy it? I'm pretty sure we can. The door was open, so usually when they say stuff like that, the doors be like locked.
No,
but it's
open don't mean it's,
yeah. I mean, if it was restricted, they have a sign up that says
it's not restricted. You just have to, book it.
Book it. Yeah, I know they done told me that before, but long as it's open to the public at normal times,
All right, you just have to come out here.
I am. I'm just going to take the rest of these shots right here. That's cool, right? What's your name, man?
I'm security.
I know. What's your name?
Security.
So you don't want to give me your name?
Yeah, I don't.
Why not? You engaged me, man. Why can't you give me your name?
Engage you in security.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not doing anything.
Not nothing wrong. I'm just asking you to come out of the room.
Man, maybe you should probably holler at the manager or something, because they probably know that what I'm doing, I'm good to go. You probably just don't know.
What you doing then?
I'm just coming in documenting. That's it. I see a young man right there. I don't know if he's the supervisor right there. I'm not really sure, but he's definitely looking. Oh, that's the supervisor? I don't think so. I don't think he will. I think he knows more than you. Respectfully. Yeah. So once I'm done, then I'll leave. I'm not gonna leave right now though. No, what?
No, you have to leave out of the room.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Here go this young man right here. How you doing today, sir? Are you like the supervisor? Yeah. Okay, great. I kind of figured you were. I'm trying to explain to the security guy here that what I'm doing today is just documenting the library, the entire library. And I see obviously you guys got some nice stuff in this room, and I just want to document it. I'm not going to spend my entire time in this room, but I do want to be able to record it. That's what I was trying to tell you.
You can't film people in here.
He said the same thing, but I'm pretty sure I can.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Because it's their own privacy. You can film parts of the building if you like, but you can't film people.
Yeah, what's your name, sir?
I'm John.
John. So that really, I understand what you're trying to say, but that doesn't make any sense.
It's just the library's policy.
I understand, but it doesn't make any sense that I can film anything in the building except people. The people are a part of the building.
We personally have to get disclaimers. If we film people, we have to have them sign a form.
But that's you guys, not the general public.
It is the general public too, yes, because this is our building, yes. So they're our patrons, yeah.
I'm respectfully, John, I understand what you're saying, but there's no expectation to privacy in public at all.
Well, they're in this building, so they have an expectation that we have policies for them to protect them. Yes.
But this is a public library.
So I don't know why you're arguing with that.
I'm not. So why you got to consider an argument because we disagreeing, John?
No,
It's not an argument.
I just don't want to keep talking like this.
Okay, cool.
The patrons have a right to their privacy when they're in this building. Yes.
I don't think so. I just think you're misinformed. We can agree to disagree.
We can agree to disagree. Yes.
For sure.
But you have to come out of here because it's not public space either.
It is public space.
No, you have to rent this room to be in here. Yes.
Yeah, so I understand, like, if I was, like, going to throw, like, an event or something like that, I'm just in here to take pictures, sir. So I don't need to rent the room to take pictures. I've been through this numerous of different times. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Take your pictures, then come on out.
I'm definitely going to. I just don't want to be rushed, respectfully. That's, okay.
What are the pictures for?
Huh?
What are the pictures for?
I'd rather not get into, like, a lot of questionnaire type of questions, but I just want to be able to do what I can do and be unbothered by while I'm doing it. That's it. Same thing I was trying to tell this young man.
Sure, take your pictures and then come on out.
I'm definitely going to. Definitely going to. TTA Fat, I'm sitting there taking pictures. I guess they're going to watch me, man. I guess they're going to watch me. Security, yeah, the security fella. He told you to watch me?
No, I'm just supervising.
You the supervisor?
I'm just supervising.
Supervising me? Oh wow, man! I feel singled out, man. It's supposed to be. I mean, because
Race thing either, bro.
Race?
Yeah, you said singled out.
Oh, so in order to be singled out, it has to be.
You said you were singled out.
That's correct. It has nothing to do with race being singled out.
You're singled out.
I'm being singled out because I'm exercising freedoms right now. So you feel what I'm saying? Huh?
Are you done?
No, I'm not done, man. Like I said, I don't want to be rushed out of here, man.
Oh, so what are you doing this document for? What is it for?
Just for me. It's just for me. Educational purposes. Who am I? Yeah. Just some guy, man. It's just some.
Your name?
I actually, your name. You said security. So what's your name?
Security.
Okay. Well, no, that ain't your name tag, man. Come on, man.
What's your name?
I don't want to tell you, man.
Oh, damn, it's crazy.
I don't want to tell you, man. I usually do once you know, if like the person I'm talking to is being respectful and forthcoming. Then I will, but you didn't want to tell me, so it's all good. I mean, you got a right not to tell me, I guess.
Hurry, come out.
Huh? I couldn't understand.
Hurry and then come out.
Yeah, definitely going to. I was just we having a dialogue. I understand the dialogue that we're having.
We've got a job to do out here, though, so we can't just stay in here.
Yeah, he came in here on his own accord. Absolutely not. So.
Did you get what you needed to film, sir?
Kind of, sort of, yeah, I did. So what I was doing, I'm just want to give you a briefing on what I was doing. I was taking a picture of the last display of the Legos, and this guy was in the window kind of monitoring me, for lack of a better word. And I just think that's unnecessary. Like you said, he got a job to do.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You were taking a video of the Legos from outside?
No, right there, standing right there.
Oh, you just walked into the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to tell you, just for further notice,
Okay.
To use the room, there's a form that we have people fill out. So feel free to fill that form out.
Okay.
And can submit it to me, and then I'll approve it. And if you want to come into the room,
And that's to book the room, correct?
that's the book the room. Or if you want to use the room, ask somebody at the reference desk so we know who's in this room.
That's correct. So what I'm doing today is not considered to be booked or using. I'm just in here taking photos. That's it.
Yeah, but it's better to ask somebody that works here before you just walk into a not public.
Well, you know what you should do? And it's John again, right? So what you guys should do, like I was trying to inform this young
Some
man.
of these doors would be locked.
Hey, look, I was just on my way there. You see how you beat me there, John.
Program coming on here, so the librarian's got to set things up in here. So
Okay, because I'm just saying that's how you restrict it, though, by locking the door.
Yes.
For sure.
Likely, yes.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go around and I got all my photos. I was
Take images of anything you want in the building. Like I said, just do not include people in them.
see, John. Now that's a toughie there because
No, it's not a toughie.
because the people are in the building and we still have a right to take a picture of it. Well, we the people, sir. That's when I refer to we.
You don't. You really don't have a right to do that.
What makes you think not, sir? I mean,
because they're in this building with an expectation of privacy. They're here using this building and they don't expect to be filmed by anybody or have their image put out there in the public.
Okay, so let me ask you, John, are you guys
Why
recording?
are we arguing about this, sir?
Again, it's not an argument, it's just a disagreement. Are you guys recording right now? This public library? I'm just asking.
I'm not recording anything.
I'm saying this building. Are we being
Yeah,
on?
for security purposes, sure.
Okay, then. So come on, how does that make sense, John? Come on now. You guys can record
I don't see
them.
the security film.
You guys can record them, but we can't. Now come on, John. Come on, John.
If you record them, I'm gonna have to call the police.
Well, you got to do what you got to do. I'm definitely going to record whatever my eyes can see. I mean, if you want, that's unnecessary, but if you got to, you got to. It is what it is, right? I'm sorry?
You have to leave the building now, sir.
I have to leave it for what?
You're recording people in the building. I asked you not to.
Sir, I'm recording whatever my eyes can see. Why am I being continuously harassed? My goodness alive, man. He's closing his door, man. He wants a private conversation, but he's going to dial 911, so we're going to be able to get the conversation anyway, but it's crazy, man. Yeah, for me, obviously, so. How you doing today, officer?
I'm good. I'm Officer Bednarz. You're being audibly and visually recorded, okay?
Appreciate that.
So what's going on?
Well, Jonathan, the manager there, branch manager, said, since I've been here, how it's a lot of things that I can't do that I know I can, like record in public. He's telling me I can't do it. I can't record people. And, you know, just a bunch of more of the same. He's totally misinformed, though. Here he is here.
Filming people, I've asked him not to.
See?
He just walking around says it's his right to film people, so he can't film people.
All right, so you could it's a public place. You can't film. You just can't go up to people and film them while they're working and stuff.
Wasn't doing that.
Okay, because you don't know what they're working on. I don't know if it's private.
Wasn't doing that at all.
I understand it's a public place, but there's still certain
expectations.
So
yeah,
not in public, sir.
Yes, this is a library, and the people that come in here have an expectation of privacy.
Not in public, sir. I do this. Trust me, I know exactly what I'm doing, sir. I do these all over. I know precisely what I'm doing.
Sir, so I understand it's a public place. You have a right to film.
That's right.
Okay? So I understand that's the law. But at this point in time, the manager does want you to leave.
I know, but I'm not doing anything illegal.
So I understand. So yeah, so you're not doing illegal by recording people in a public place?
That's correct. Okay. Plus, I need to file a FOIA with this department as well.
Yeah, so I understand, but at this point in time, the manager is asking you to leave.
Yeah, but the thing about it, officer, he can't ask me to leave if I haven't committed a crime, because then it'll be discriminatory.
He's the manager,
right?
And he can ask you to leave.
If I'm committing a crime, he can't.
So any place can ask you.
We follow the law, sir. We follow the law.
Should we have a supervisor?
Probably so, yeah. Sergeant, yeah, that'd be beautiful.
You want a sergeant?
Yeah, because obviously you guys are here trying to enforce
we're not saying you can't record.
I understand, but what I'm saying is this officer's almost trying to get into, I can tell she's fishing for a trespass at this point, and that would be illegal and a violation of my rights.
The manager doesn't want you here anymore, though.
Yeah, but for what reason? I didn't commit a crime. This is public property. You can't trespass me from public property if I didn't do anything illegal, sir. I have a right to do it.
Yes. Let's just get a sergeant.
Yeah. Sergeant will be beautiful.
1762, Eddie.
And your name and badge number, officer?
You already asked for one.
You asked for one?
Your name and badge number, officer?
Romero 18138.
Appreciate it. Officer, your name and badge number, sir?
I'm sorry?
Your name and badge number?
East New York 15723.
Appreciate it, sir. You, sir?
It's Breger Canolo 18191.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem. But just so you know, the supervisor comes and makes us lock you up. That could happen.
So, to be perfectly honest with you, officer?
Trespassing.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
So, all I'm saying is this. You're not willing to listen, sir?
I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
Getting closer.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, if I haven't committed a crime...
Well, right now you're trespassing.
How am I trespassing, sir?
They don't want you here.
For what crime, though? You have to... The only way you can trespass is if I commit a crime here.
So, the manager doesn't want you here, bro.
For what reason?
You've broken the rules. Said you can't eat, can't record it for any of them.
Where do you get the eating from?
Said you're eating or something?
No, he said I was walking around.
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't.
Yeah, not eating. No, of course not. Not eating.
But just letting you know if that happens.
I mean, if it happens, then it's gonna come down to you guys' department and everybody involved.
Be up to that person, whoever shows up.
Okay, for sure. We'll see, man. Hopefully my rights won't be violated today.
All right.
Yeah.
Sir, so actually this library too, library use guidelines, it does say taking photographs. For all, please do not take photographs or videos of library users without the permission.
Okay.
We have a supervisor coming if you would like to wait for one.
Yeah, I definitely would like to have a dialogue because, like I said, this is public property. The only way I could be legally and lawfully trespass if I commit a crime on this property.
I'm not saying you're trespassing, but they do have this posted.
I know
their
that,
guidelines.
and that's just a policy. But we follow the law. There's no law saying I can't take a picture, but it is an actual law saying I can take one. You get what I'm saying?
The supervisor can talk to you.
Okay. How you doing, Sarge?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. I'm just hanging out today.
Okay.
Just real quick, wanted to brief you on what's going on. I know your officer probably talked to you already, but came in today to document the library, take pictures in publicly accessible areas, making no efforts to go past anything restricted. The young man, the manager right here behind you on your left, had some, obviously, he wasn't interested in our rights today, so he gave you guys a ring. And all I want to be able to do is just walk around and exercise my First Amendment right to record in public, unmolested.
Okay, just so you know, I'm recording.
For sure, for sure.
Well, I mean, I believe that you can record in public, which means outside. So this is a private entity. Whether or
I'm
not,
not gonna cut you off, sorry.
But whether or not they allow you to record in here or not, if they ask you to leave, you have to leave or you're trespassing.
Okay,
So that's where we're at now. Whether, to my understanding, like, I'm not a lawyer, it's not, I didn't go to law school or anything, but my understanding, I could be wrong, is that, like, if you and I are standing outside and I'm standing across the street waiting for the bus and you're recording me, you have every right to do that. Because we're in public.
That's correct, even in the inside. Like I was telling your officer here, the Supreme Court of Illinois has already ruled on that we can do it.
I don't, but if you own let's say you own a barbershop.
Okay.
And you say, and you put, you can't have your phones out in my barbershop.
Right, because that's a private entity.
Right. Well,
this is public. This is public property.
It's open to the public.
It's public property, Sergeant.
Okay, well, you could be right.
It is. I do these all over, so I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, but at this point though, they've asked you to leave, and if you don't leave, then you'd be trespassing.
So that's all I would need from you,
Sergeant. That rolls into another, like, they could sign up complaints to get you arrested.
Right, for sure.
I don't think it's worth it.
No, you absolutely.
I don't know.
You're absolutely correct,
maybe
Sergeant.
it is worth it to you,
and that's what I told your officers here before you got here. If I'm gonna be threatened with arrest, I'm definitely going to leave. If I'm told if you don't leave, you'll be under arrest, I'm right out the door.
Right. You're not being arrested because you're recording. Because I'm not exactly sure if you can record in here or not. I'm not even gonna lie and be like, oh yeah, I know. I don't.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you admitting that. Can we please speak to a commander then, just to make sure?
Well, the commander's not going to come here for this.
I'm just saying, even if you contact him or her.
I'm telling you, it doesn't matter whether I'm right or you're right. The fact that they want you to leave.
And it's actually in their guideline.
Yeah, they can ask you to leave. If you don't leave, it's trespassing.
I understand what you're saying, Sarge, with all due respect.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if I haven't committed a crime, they can't ask me to leave.
Well, your crime would be trespassing. No, anybody can ask you to leave a place. It doesn't matter. If you go into Starbucks and they don't want you there, it doesn't matter if you've committed a crime. You have to leave. Whether it's you're bothering them, I don't know. And that's something you'd have to take up with, like, Starbucks Corporation as to why they made you leave.
Okay, and again, that's private property, but we're talking about public property. But I mean, since you're telling me, you're the sergeant here, you're the highest officer here, you're obviously telling me that if I don't leave, I will be subject to trespass and or arrest.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And your badge number, ma'am?
1440.
Well, okay. And where's you guys' department at? Because I definitely need to.
4650 North Pulaski.
4250? 4650 North Pulaski. Okay, thanks a lot.
And just to clarify, because I know you're recording,
Uh-huh.
everything's in their library use guideline as well. So even though it's a public entity, I understand we already had this conversation.
For sure.
They can ask you to leave. It says in there, if you want to read this, I don't know if you would like to.
I definitely will. I'm always willing to.
Yeah, you can record
Yeah.
this. So
For sure.
They're considering your actions of walking around recording, which they ask you to please not record people while in the library, even though it's a public entity.
That's correct.
So it says down here, so any disorderly or disruptive behavior,
Right.
which they're deeming that's against their guideline.
You know what? The only thing that can deem what I'm doing disorderly is the law, not they can't deem it.
But
The law can only deem it.
I'm just letting you know.
They can make their own. They make their own.
It doesn't make it legal, though, Sarge.
You could take it. No, but it makes their rules. If like I said, if you own a barbershop and it says no cussing.
That's correct.
If somebody comes in there and blah, 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 blah.
You're out of
like,
there.
You gotta go.
Because it's private, Sarge. That's private. It's not public.
It's still rules that you've made for that building.
I understand, but I'm telling you the honest to God truth, right? I do these all over. I know for a fact my rights are being infringed on right now. Okay. And it's going to come down on you guys' department because you guys are here infringing on my rights on behalf of the public library.
Well, all I'm doing is they want you to leave, and I'm asking you to leave. That's all it is.
So you're just asking me to leave? Or you're not? It's not a lawful order.
I'm asking you right now. I could make you, but I'm asking you right now.
Okay, so do I have a right to decline then?
But yeah, but then you would be arrested for trespassing.
Oh, so it's a lawful order that I leave. That's the difference. Oh, okay, right.
I'm not like, get out, but I'm asking you, hey, can you leave? Because if you don't, X, Y,
subject to arrest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, that's all I would need. You know.
I'm not trying to arrest anybody. Believe me,
I just wish you was. I mean, you don't seem too bad, Sarge. But I really wish that you was more informed, because I think you could have de-escalated this a little bit better. Because, like I say, I have a First Amendment right, and you guys swore an oath to the Constitution, and you're not upholding the Constitution, the oath today. You're not. But it's all good, you know. I'm gonna heck on over, see if we can holler at the commander or somebody of a higher authority, file some complaints. We'll be good to go.
This encounter serves as a powerful lesson. Knowing your rights isn't just about avoiding unlawful arrest. It's about holding authority accountable. These officers tried to assert power they didn't legally have, but they were met with someone who understood the law better than they did. If there's one takeaway from this, it's that ignorance of the law is dangerous, both for citizens and for those who wear the badge. Always remember, you are not obligated to provide ID unless suspected of a crime. And when confronted by those who don't know the law they're supposed to uphold, stand firm. Knowledge is power, and accountability begins with knowing your rights.